Hello everyone, Heather Warlick here in the OPUBCO News Studio, and I have a very special guest with me today. This is Kenny O'Neill, and Kenny, you may recognize him from last night's episode of Extreme Weight Loss. So Kenny lost 208 pounds.
208 pounds, thank you.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's an amazing year.
Yeah, well, I know that there were some pretty traumatic events that kind of kicked this year off for you. So maybe if you want to tell us what got you motivated.
Absolutely. The tornado that went through the city of Moore in May of last year was really my wake-up call. Really, let me know, just seeing the devastation in the community, and being that my kid's school was destroyed, and my mom, she lost her house, and just experiencing that, going over there and just seeing the devastation and feeling helpless. Like I couldn't do what I wanted to. I couldn't help, the people that I wanted to help, because seriously, I was 410 pounds. I mean, what does a 410 pound man what is he really able to do? The week after, they're having community volunteers, and I'm wanting to help. The spirit's there, but just, I'm out of breath in 5 minutes. I mean, it's not really happening for me. But it inspired me. I wrote Chris Powell a letter, and I was like, you know what, I'm changing, and I'd love for you to take me on as a client. And man, I was lucky enough for that to happen.
Yeah. So all this really took place within like 2 weeks of the tornado, right?
Absolutely. I got busy right after that, and very quickly after, Chris was like, let's go. Yeah. And so I went to Colorado for the 3-month boot camp. Okay. And that was one of the hardest decisions, just leaving my family, being away from my family for those 3 months, making that decision. But, I remember my wife saying, I would rather you leave us now for 3 months than leave us early in the next 10 years. Mm-hmm. And it's a no-brainer decision. Go and learn everything you can.
Yeah. So the first 3 months, you were a few pounds short of your milestone, but you still lost 100 pounds.
100 pounds.
In 3 months.
In 3 months.
How does that happen?
A lot of hard work. I told my wife when I left, I'm going to make every minute count. And I feel like I did. I had basically taken something that I thought was concrete for years, that I was just going to be a 400-pound man, and just turned it all upside down. I was close to 299. I lost 100 pounds in 90 days. Mm-hmm. I was running 5Ks and, doing things that I've never dreamed that I would ever do in just 3 short months.
Well, you were a former Marine. You told me that you quit the Marine Corps early, like at 19.
I did. I made a regrettable decision at 19.
A regrettable decision.
Something this haunted me for a long period of time that I wish I would not have done.
And you kind of think that had a lot to do with your weight gain.
I definitely think that it played a part in my shame, and just not being proud of who I was and the decisions that I had made. Mm. But one of the things I learned this year is I can't change decisions in the past. I can only make them better. I can only encourage others, to take that, to make it, their first step, and live with who I am today. Yeah. And who I am today is a good person.
I just also want to back up and mention, in case our viewers are wondering, your children went to Briarwood.
They did.
And you had the foresight that day to get them out of school, home in your storm shelter, which was a good decision, obviously, and so everybody was safe.
Yeah, everybody was safe.
Family.
My mom, she was away at the lake, so she was safe as well. But honestly, I made a lucky decision. To check them out of school early. That day was the last week of school, if you remember, and just looking back, it was really smart, but just really fortunate that I made that decision. And unfortunately, one of my son, he lost his classmate. So it was just the devastation hit so near and dear. And I remember the weeks after that, he was just having nightmares and struggling with it. And I had left, within a week after that. And if you remember, the second round of tornadoes came through, and just being away there, I wanted to quit that first week. The first week in boot camp, I'm just like, this is too much. I want to be home with my family. And my wife's like, just stay there. We got this. And she was my rock. Every time that I would want to quit or think about quitting, no, you're doing this. And I just kept going.
So your wife is a dancer, health nut. She's a nurse.
Yeah.
And she got you to do something that you never thought you would do.
She was always encouraging, like, come dance with me. And I'm like, nope, not for me. Not going to happen. But when you step out of the box like that, it's okay to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm doing the things that I've always kind of secretly wanted to do with you. I'm going to do them. If it's yoga, if it's dancing, let's do it. Awesome. And so, took up some dance with her, and you see on the finale, we was doing the hustle. It was pretty good.
That's awesome, little disco.
Oh, yeah.
Well, cool. And now you're doing something to reach out for others, in that you've opened a gym called Addictions.
Addictions OKC, yes. Yeah. We're right here in the Moore location. And, what I've learned, I want to be able to pay it forward. That's my new mantra, is my new addiction is. And it's paying it forward, paying it forward. And just helping others. If you're overweight, if you're feeling, helpless, lost, and just like, man, I've just given up, I'm the person you need to talk to. Not everyone's going to be lucky enough that Chris Powell's going to take them. But I want you to know that someone right here locally has been there, has weighed 410 pounds, who knows what that feels like, who knows how hard it is to get off the couch. And I want to help you.
Yeah. Well, you heard it, folks. Kenny is here to help you at Addictions OKC. Thanks for being here and sharing your story with us.
Thank you very much. And if you want to reach out, I'm at KennyO'Neill.com.
KennyO'Neill.com. Is there an apostrophe in there?
There's no apostrophe.
Okay.
No. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thanks for being here, Kenny, and thanks for watching.